Hey guys, welcome back to Daddy's Life. As you can see, I've got a banana. Well, I was headed out here to my cedar pile. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my benches, almost from start to finish. Except you're not gonna see me cut the tree down. You don't really need to see me do that. And I've already got all my stuff cut up from the Amish. I take all my lumber or my logs out to the Amish and I have them cut them in half and cut my boards for me. And but I will video that sometime, but not yet because I just haven't got that done. But first off, I was headed out here eating this banana, and I I got to the middle of it. I was like, I got down to half of it ate, and I was like, why is this thing so crunchy? Well, here's why. That's nasty. I don't know why it's like that. Almost looked like there's been a worm crawl through the middle of that sucker. And yeah, it's a little bit moldy down in there too. And oh my. That's gross. Oh, that's gross. So anyway, I think we'll just pitch that for now. I don't think I'm gonna eat the rest of that. I might go throw the rest of it back up. It's pretty gross. But anyway, all right, let's get to this. So here are my logs and such, and you can see that I've had this one cut in half. Now this stuff's already dry, so I can probably just peel that off without having to go through all the trouble with getting the power washer out and power washing it. But I don't know, I probably will go ahead and get the power washer out because it's right over there in that truck. We just got done painting on a house this morning, so since it's already out, I think I'll just go ahead and throw it out and get that power washed up. Another thing, like those little logs that's back there on some of these smaller ones, I usually just pick a length and just cut them all to that length, and then I'll spin the ends down. So I'm gonna take this stuff and get it all ready, and I'll bring you back whenever I get the power washer out. Alright, so we got this thing power washed. As you can see, it didn't take that long. It's usually a lot better whenever I have like 10 of them to do. Well, I can do it all at once because it's a pain in the butt dragging that power washer out. But I'm going to take this thing over to the shop, and I'll show you how we drill the holes for the legs and all that stuff. See all that mess? My wife don't like me doing this right here in the yard, but I'm the one that mows the yard, and I'll go right over that with the mower and it'll shoot it out. By the time I mow it twice, you'll never even know it was here. Alright, next step after power washing the log is to drill the holes for the legs. So watch me do that. That's really all there is to it. I don't measure anything out. Don't really need to on this rustic stuff. That's what it's all about. It's just, you know, going and finding a chunk of wood and throwing something together. But you can see they're pretty well even as well on this end. So next step, we'll just jump right into it, since I got somebody in here that can video me doing this. Tanner.
Try to find a magnet real quick.
Do that in a minute. I have a good idea. I see something. Let's sneak back there, will you? And watch this, guys. This is pretty cool. Okay, so here's what I use on this step. I've got about a probably 18-inch little cedar stick of wood there. This here is called a tenon cutter bit. This rounds off the ends so I can put them in those holes I just drilled. So, all right, you might step back a little ways. Get the good action of all these chunks of cedar flying.
Put it over there.
There's what that does. Pretty interesting. I'll do one more, and then I'll bring you back after I got all 4 of them done, and we'll show you what I do when I put them in. Actually, I think this end's a little smaller. You really got to hang on to that bit, though, man. Whenever she starts turning, she'll throw you for a loop. She's a mean one. Settle down, girl.
Smells good.
She smells real good. All right, I will bring you back here in just a minute when I got them all done. All right, so we got all of our sticks ground down. As you can see, with just doing this little bit, made that big of a mess, and I will have to clean that up before I get yelled at. But so my main squeeze showed up to help me. Say hi. Or don't. He's shy. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Hey, are you my main squeeze? Are you shaking your head yes? Mm-hmm. He's my main squeeze. All right. This is just a quick little video on how I do this. This is really easy to do, and if there was more of a demand on these things, a guy could make a killing. But they seem to be harder to get rid of than I really thought they was going to be. So basically, what I do is turn this way. The lighting's terrible. All right. Basically, what I do, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it so it's done. Right here. Elmer's. Actually, this is not Elmer's glue. This is just a bottle I've used for a refill. I actually use a Tight Bond exterior wood glue. Gross. Alright, and I basically, let's get you a little, whoa, I'm dripping it. Basically, I just put a whole bunch in that hole there. And then I'll take my finger and just water that hole out about like so. Both of them. I'll squeeze a little bit more glue in there. show you what the inside of this hole looks like. Should be able to see down in there, I think. And then I pretty much just shove the stick of wood down in there. Spin it around a little bit. Make sure she's good and all gluey in there. Alright. You want to do this one, Bubba? You want to put this one in there? Well, it went in really easy, so I'll let you do the next one. Alright. Come here, buddy. Grab you one of those. Wait a minute, I gotta put some glue in the hole. Just about forgot our glue. Huh? Yeah, I'm dripping it all over the place, ain't I? Jeez. You like messes though, don't you? Uh-huh. Oh. Now, close the lid on that. Throw it out of the road and get our glue wallered around. Alright, grab you one of those sticks and shove it in that hole. Good job. Shove it down in there really hard. Really hard. Good job. I see a future carpenter on our hands. Well, this kind of stuff anyway. I'll teach him how to build stuff. Alright, now we got that in. I'm going to grab our last one. Alright, shove it down in there, buddy. Is it going? Let me help you. There it goes. Okay, now that's all there is to it. I can already tell, you can see that these legs here are wider than those over there, but that's really not going to matter. It's really not going to matter. Once I flip it over, you'll see it'll probably be uneven, and then all you have to do is basically just measure from each end down to the floor to get your right height. And if it's not the right height, whichever end is higher, then you'll just keep shaving off this part of the foot here until you get your right height. So let's flip it over. Can you help me flip it, Bubba? And there you have your bench. I keep forgetting that the lighting is a lot better this way. There you have your bench. So, guys, there's really nothing to it. You just have to have the trees, and like I said, I use the Amish to cut my stuff, so it's a lot more convenient. Unless you're doing it on the weekend, you know, they don't do anything on Sunday, so, but, I mean, there you have it. And got any questions about this, just leave it in the comments below. Next time I build a table, I'll try to get that on video also. This one has yet quite a bit of work to do. You can see it's pretty uneven, but then I'll sand down that top really good. I'll first use a belt sander, and then I'll use an orbital sander, and I'll get these legs all evened up and get it all at the right height. So, alright guys, well, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much.